Bear markets build more millionaires than bull markets ever will. You need to understand how these markets work. We have a private credit market that's about to crack. Spirit Airlines was a canary in the coal mine, and inside the report, they said fuel cost is what caused their collapse. The last tanker left late April 2026 with oil, and the Chevron CEO talked about oil is getting close, reaching supply problems. At a private credit market that's about to collapse, an overvalued stock market, it is not even realistic compared to actual gross domestic product. By Warren Buffett indicator, it's overvalued by 230%. Why do you think he's sitting on a bunch of cash? We have an oil supply shock coming. Transportation companies are cutting costs as fast as humanly possible. Coinbase just reduced their staff by 14% based on market conditions and AI technology changing the job landscape. You have the bond market completely destroyed. Central banks around the world are stacking gold. So as I shared with you guys, this is where you build wealth. Inflation continues to go up. By interest rates staying steady or climbing, you're going to start to see panic in the markets. Markets go red, that's when you strike. The psychology of humanity is we come in when everything goes green. Then you get wrecked on the way down. You're always the exit liquidity. We became multimillionaires by entering in red and exiting in green. So this is where you start to lock in. This is where you start to train your brain. This is where you need to understand macro and microeconomic cycles. So the condition we're in right now, unless something radically changes with the straits, is the longer they stay closed, the higher gas prices are going to go up, food prices are going to go up, you're going to see more bankruptcies, more companies collapsing, more layoffs. And if we have high inflation with no job growth or reduced job growth, you go into what's called stagflation. And that will cause a massive market collapse. But on top of that, we're in a bear market for crypto, which is exciting. This is when you enter, you ladder in on the way down. So don't get too excited with Bitcoin at 82,000 right now. It's probably a bull trap. It'll go up and it'll come laddering back down, probably all-time low in November. Remember, the exciting part about this is what goes up must come down and what goes down must come back up. So they'll take drastic measures, they'll print a ton of money, there'll be some sort of big radical transformation, but you are in the middle of a radical transformation. You have multiple things happening. The baby boomers are passing down all their wealth. Gen Z, 45% of them are crypto. You have AI technology. That's why Coinbase laid off 14% of their people based on market conditions and AI technology and future thinking. After 2030, you're going to be in a brand new system. So this gives you opportunity to buy good companies, good cryptos at a fair price. This is when you get wealthy, family. This is when you strike. So sit back, build cash flow streams, be patient and be ready to strike when the markets go red. And when the markets go green,